Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry I haven't been posting as much lately, but I've been kind of busy with school, and I haven't really had the motivation to make any new videos, so I'm going to try and get back into that. I also talked about that a little bit in my channel update about a week ago, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But today I want to talk about why I no longer enjoy Fortnite as much as I used to. Now, before you start to dislike the video, please take a moment to at least listen to what I'm trying to say. I'm not complaining about the game. I still play Fortnite all the time. It's not like I'm quitting. It's not like I'm saying that the game is just completely trash and unredeemable. I'm simply stating why I no longer enjoy it as much as I used to months ago when the game was completely different than it is now. So over the past couple of months, I haven't really played Fortnite a whole lot, and it seems like with each new season, the game just keeps getting worse. I first started to notice that I wasn't enjoying the game as much with the release of Season 4. Everything leading up to Season 4 had me really hyped for the new season, but when it released, it really wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. With all the success that Fortnite had in the first 3 seasons, I really thought that it could only get better from there. But I guess it's kind of hard to satisfy everyone when you have something so popular. So one thing I've noticed that's gotten worse with each season is the Battle Pass. One reason I think the Battle Passes have progressively gotten worse is because there's no specific theme with the Battle Pass, and it seems like with each season it gets harder to tell what the actual theme of the Battle Pass is. There will be about 1 or 2 skins in the Battle Pass that actually pertain to the theme, but then the rest of them are just random and don't even make sense to be put in the Battle Pass. I think Seasons 2 and 3 did a really good job of sticking to a specific theme and keeping it simple. The majority of the skins in those 2 Battle Passes actually made sense. You could actually tell what the theme was for those 2 seasons by just looking at the skins in the Battle Pass. It also seems like the skins in the Battle Pass are getting worse and even more random each season. I understand that Epic wants to add a variety for the people that can't afford buying skins all the time, but if we're being honest, Fortnite's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. So Epic Games has all the time in the world to make all kinds of different skins. So why not just have less variation in your Battle Passes and more variation in the item shop? And while we're on the topic of skins, I also want to say that the item shop skins have progressively gotten worse as well. I used to get so excited to see what new skins would come out in the item shop each day, but now it's like I don't even care because I already know they're going to be bad. I feel like they're running out of ideas when it comes to skins because Epic is making some of the most random skins I've ever seen in any game. Like I said with the Battle Pass skins, they should just make it clean and simple, and not too over the top. It seems like with every game that gets so popular, they always try to go way over the top and please every fan when they could just keep it simple and stick to their roots. If it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. The simplistic style of the game and simple skins got you to the top. Why try and change it now? That kind of takes me into my next topic of the map changing too much and having too many locations. So the Battle Royale map in Fortnite has obviously went through a lot of changes since the first season. We've gotten several new locations, as well as several locations that have gotten reworked. Personally, I think that Epic has added too many POIs to the map, causing the map to feel clustered. Most of the locations as well as the reworks that they've added into the game haven't really been that good, especially Tilted and Mega Mall. I feel like after the creation of Neo Tilted and Mega Mall, the 2 POIs have been completely different and really don't have a lot of good loot like they used to have. Every season, Epic brings in a completely new POI to the map, and it's really good for the beginning of the season, but then once the season ends, everybody forgets about it. Epic has also started to add a whole bunch of different biomes to Fortnite, and to me it just makes the map look way too cluttered. Minecraft did the same thing in one of their updates, and that was around the time that I stopped playing Minecraft for a while. Obviously with Minecraft it's a little bit different because it's a whole different style of gameplay, but I think it's more understandable for Minecraft since it's a survival game, and not for Fortnite because you're not going to be surviving in Fortnite for that long, so there's really no point in exploring the map and having so many different biomes. I feel like if a Battle Royale game wants to have different biomes on their maps, they should just make separate maps for each biome. Making a new map might actually be a good idea as well, since all the stuff on the map is too much for the game to handle as well as all the players at the same time, causing the game to lag and frames to drop. Another reason I haven't been enjoying Fortnite as much as I used to is because of the challenges. So back when I first started playing, the challenges were pretty simple and you didn't have to go out of your way to complete them. But once Season 3 hit, I started to notice that the challenges were a little bit over the top. They were crazy challenges and it made you go completely out of your way to focus on completing them. And most of them now aren't even challenging, they're just completely random and distract you from the main goal of winning the game. Most of the daily challenges are pretty simple, and you can usually complete them by just playing the game, but the weekly challenges cause you to play countless games focusing specifically on completing those challenges. If the weekly challenges were similar to the daily challenges, just a bit more difficult, I feel like it would be perfect. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is the constant meta changes in the current shotgun meta. So I don't really like how often Epic changes the meta, because it seems like every week there's something new that you have to learn. Like, it's understandable when you have to nerf or buff a gun every once in a while, but with Fortnite, everything changes so fast and so often, it can be hard to keep up sometimes. I could understand if they added a new item every season, but Epic adds a new item in the game about every 2 weeks, and it seems like the chests are starting to get cluttered with items, and I'm getting less of the items that I actually need to do well in the game. With all that being said, I do want to talk specifically about the shotguns for a moment. So there's been 9 seasons through Fortnite's lifespan, and I don't think Epic has gotten the shotguns right, not even once. Double pump was obviously not a good thing to have in the game, and I think they did right by getting rid of that, but I don't think the way they went about it was the best way to get rid of it. I think there was 2 different ways they could have went about it. They could have either had high damage pumps with a shotgun delay, or low damage pumps with no delay. Epic decided to go with low damage pumps and a shotgun delay, causing shotguns to be less effective for a long time. And what made this even worse was, it was for all shotguns, not just the pump, so you could no longer pump tack or pump heavy. I feel like the shotguns in Season 4 were pretty balanced. Double pump was still possible, but it wasn't as strong due to the minor delay and less damage. Now we don't even have to worry about the pump because Epic decided to take it out of the game and replace it with the combat shotgun. Now the new meta is the auto shotties, and it is making me hate the tech even more than I used to. The combat shotgun isn't terrible. Once you get used to using it, it's really not that bad of a weapon, but at first it seems so stupid. Honestly, it's just a stronger version of the tactical shotgun. At this point, I think the best thing that Epic could do with the shotguns is to vault the tactical shotgun, keep the combat shotgun in the game, and bring the pumps back, possibly removing some of the delay when switching between shotguns and other weapons. So to wrap things up, many aspects of the game have seemingly gotten worse with each new season. It feels like Epic Games is trying too hard to please everyone, and in doing so, they add a bunch of unnecessary things to the game. I think Epic should just try to keep things simpler and not worry about trying to increase the longevity of their game, because while trying to keep their game alive, they are slowly ruining it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. And if you have any input on the topic, as well as questions or concerns, let me know in the comment section below, because I do like to read them and see what other people think about the topics that I discuss.